Hello everyone, I'm hoping you're joining me, and I'm trying to solve some technical things. Okay, hello, who is joining me? Please wave me a hand or write me some commentary. And I'm trying just to understand if I'm quite visible, quite audible, and so on. Yes, now I can see the online translation, online for broadcasting. So, my dear friends, I hope you will be joining me further on. I just would like to say who I am, what we are doing now. My name is Olga Tvardovskaya. I'm a Russian numerologist. I've been dealing with numerology for over 6 years, and in numerology I came from actually a psychological sphere. So I have been consulting for over 6 years, or in psychology I've been consulting over 8 years. So today we are going to make a numerological and tarot forecasting for next month of July. So please be prepared to make some small calculations. So you should have a pen and a sheet of paper where you're going to write down your date of birth and make some small calculations. And I would like to begin with analysis of the upcoming month, which is July actually. And the upcoming month, according to the tarot system, is equal to the energy of the Chariot. So the Chariot is the energy of going forward. So especially those who were born in July, this is your month. Actually, you are a Chariot. In general, you like to move, you like to travel, you like to be in constant developing. There can be, of course, another black side of this Chariot, total refusement from moving, from doing something, and stability is not appropriate for the Chariots. So the upcoming month tells us to travel more, to move, to set high ambitious goals, and to be in constant open-hearted state towards everything that is coming. So I would like to speak also about the karmic sphere that is very necessary to mention, because the Chariots in July, all the people who were born in July have a special karma. This is something connected with, let me remember how to say it in English. Those who are born in July, have the karma that is connected with suppressing of the other people. I was trying to say it properly in English. So that means the Chariot is a very fast energy and very suppressive energy when it goes to the higher state of this energy. So that means the karma is connected with suppressing of the others. So when you tell to the others, do what I want you to do the way I want you to do, so you don't give the others the opportunity to act by themselves, to act according to their vision, to their notion, to their understanding. So that means the Chariot tries to control everything, tries to impose his or her point of view. So this is actually the aspect of karma which is necessary to work out or to eliminate from your way of behavior. So that means try to trace in July, especially all of you, no matter if you are born in July or in whichever month. So please be attentive to those traits of character I told about. So suppressing and imposing your own will to the other people. It is more actual for those chariots who have children, and the chariots' parents try to impose their will to the children, especially because the children are more weak. They still do not have the ability or notion how to protect themselves. That's actually the idea. So now I would like you to make some small calculations, because no matter if you were born in July or in any other month, you need to calculate your main life number, and I would like you to do it right now, please. So I have made some calculations for you, some example. So please, these are the positions, date, month and year. This is the today's date. This is the mathematical formula. You need to summarize all the numbers included in your date of birth. So that means D1 plus D2 plus M1 plus M2 and the positions of the year. You should summarize everything you have in your date of birth. You will have the result. The result is double digit. So these two digits you need to summarize together in order to receive a one-digit result. And the result should be equal to the average from 1 to 9. So we have only 9 main life numbers. So please, if you have some questions, write down these questions in the commentaries. I will reply. Of course, those who deal with numerology constantly can know that there are some more life numbers than what I showed, but of course there are specific life numbers like 11, like 22, like master numbers as we call them. But still now we for the purpose of making a unique or equal to everyone forecast, we need to have the average from 1 to 9, so only 9 numbers, like we have, for example, Libra, Leo, like Sagittarius and any other signs, astro zodiac signs. So the same we can do for numerological aspects. So please give me the information which result you have in the commentaries. I will follow them and I will reply some questions if you have such. And after this, I'm ready to start your forecasting according to your life number. So starting from 1 and continuing and finishing with the 9. Anais, hello, I'm very glad to hear you and to see you. Please let me know which life number you have. Waving a hand, I'm waving a hand as well. Hello. So I'm just waiting for some small minute. I have the number 4. Great, Anais, thank you for writing. And of course we will start just in a minute, because I see the streaming a little bit later than I'm speaking in the streaming. Okay, so I would like you to tell now how I will be doing this forecasting. I have 9 life numbers, so these will be the significations. I have 2 parts of the tarot deck, this major arcanas and the smaller arcanas. I have the main energy of the July month. This is the Chariot actually, and I have 1 full deck that will be helping me to make predictions. And what I would like to use as well is a wonderful metaphorical deck. It's not a tarot deck, it's actually the Russian edition, a very interesting one. These are very interesting pictures, very, extraordinary pictures. that can give us the notion about the energy that will come with us into this month. So I see that no one from you would like to share the life numbers, so I will start just the way it is. So life number 1. Those who have the life number 1, your forecast for July will be connected with the main energy of justice. Justice is everything connected with law, with some courts, some questions of karma even, but on the physical aspect in our everyday life. These are agreements, these are institutions like state and governmental structures. Maybe you are dealing with them, maybe you will be in a constant move to take some paper from the state and governmental structure, or to bring them some paper, or to make some inquiries and requests to these states and structures. These can mean all the questions connected with the justice sphere. In a more spiritual aspect, this energy is connected with your analysis of what you have done and what you have received. So actually the karma. Please note, please trace what you are going to receive within July, because if you feel that everything goes very well, so you are a good boy or a good girl, that means that your karma is absolutely clear. But if you feel that you have some problems, you find yourself in the conflicts, the other people behave themselves towards you in an aggressive way, and how can I say it in English? So you feel yourself guilty. That will mean that you have committed something that has this influence on you. So it's actually your own fault, because you started some time ago some process, or you made harm to some person, and now you find yourself in the same situation. So actually these are two sides of the same thing. So that means if you are guilty and if you feel yourself in a problematic state, so please analyze what problems you caused to the other people. Next, when we summarize these two cards together, we are having, and oh my god, I forgot to take the major arcanas more. So that means the energy of the devil. I will show you actually this energy. This is the energy of the devil. So altogether, these three things can mean that actually these two things can give us the information that if you have some problems with the justice sphere, it can appear all of a sudden. It can be very, deep. It can be, the problems can appear just from nowhere, and it can cause very, very big problems for you. These can be some, lies towards you. I'm forgetting some words in English, I'm sorry. Betrays, of course, in the sphere of justice. Someone makes some very bad things with the documents, maybe some affairs with the documents, with money. And this is actually the seduction of the devil. Of course, this is a kind of test for you to be very clear, to be very honest with the people, even if you feel that someone is not so honest with you as you can wish. So that means, in any case, you should reply with total honesty to these people in order to make your karma and to make this situation a little bit softer for you, a little bit lighter. I hope I can speak in a clear way, because it's sometimes very difficult to translate from Russian into English, so that you can understand what I mean. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick some card from my full tarot deck to see a more clear picture for those who have the life number 1. This is actually the 10 of Swords. You can find yourself in a very peculiar situation. You are about to fall. So we can see these 3 energies together. This is a very difficult situation, but you have only one chance to survive. Don't let yourself fall down. Please try to go up, to, I don't know this special word for English, to climb. Please make all the efforts to climb upstairs, not to let yourself down, because if you will, free your hands, just see the picture, if you free your hands, you will fall down and die totally. That means that all the processes, or I will say differently, some of the processes will come to its end, will come to its finish. If it's connected with the justice sphere, with the law sphere, this will not be for your favor. You will not be the winner actually, but please accept that the situation can be much worse than you have now. So not to let this situation go to a much worse state. Please try to find just one single way out from this situation. I hope I'm clear. And I would like to try to summarize all these energies together, though I don't have my calculation system. So the energy of the moon, I will try to find it here. So the moon can tell us about some lies, some affairs, some unclear situations. So that means all these, what we have here, is the result of someone's lies, maybe your own lie. That's why you receive this justice question. You find yourself in a conflict situation, you find yourself guilty. And actually, what you have done before, you have committed some mistake, maybe some lie, some dishonesty. So actually this returns to you because you have this justice, karmic aspect. So actually the essence, the core of the situation is someone lies, someone has hid the situation, or you hid something from someone. Okay, so for the life number 1, I'm finished. I'm taking away the cards and I'm going forward to the life number 2. So for the life number 2, the main energy in July will be the Hermit. The Hermit is the energy when you feel you would like to close yourself from everyone, to be alone, to find some new, how can I say, to find some new ways, to feel yourself, to be alone actually. This can mean going to, how can I say it in English, when you travel somewhere, when you take a vacation, I forgot this word, when you are traveling in some esoteric retreats. So the main idea is to stay alone, to stay away from the people, to hide yourself, to abandon from every material aspects. So these two energies look like you are traveling in a retreat, just like in a mountain. So when we summarize these energies, we are having the energy of the Tower. These two energies can mean when you finish your working process, when you are fired, for example, when you need to leave some place where you used to be before. Also, I would warn you from very dangerous situations with your house or the place you are living, because it's a very big chance, very big probability that you will be left somewhere outside, because there can be some disaster. I don't know what kind of disaster, like fire, like water in your house or building. So please, in order to prevent this situation, according to this tower, you need to fix everything that is not working properly. When something is broken, you need to immediately fix everything and to maintain the technical aspect of your communication system in the house, or whatever, in the house or building or property, wherever, or maybe car. So now I'm picking the card. By the way, I mentioned that I would like to use another metaphorical deck in order to see the mood or the direction. I forgot to take the card for the life number 1, so I'm just going a little bit back to the life number 1. I would like to take the card of the mood or the direction for you. Yeah, the situation will be very heavy. You will want to move very fast, but there will be something that prevents you from moving fast. You know, some very heavy things in your hands will not let you run as fast as you can. And you will be followed by some, some events, some results. Remember, I was speaking about the karmic aspect, so this is something that follows you from your past. Now I'm picking the card for the life number 2 and continuing my narration of your forecast for July. So, the card of the mood or the tendency. This is actually the tower, or when you build something. But in order to build something, you need to leave something behind, to close the door, to finish some scripts of your behavior, because the way you are now is not how can I say, is not the right result. Give the not the right result to what you have. I hope you understand. So actually, this card also means that you have the trustees, the people you trust, that can support you in these difficult situations. You can rely on 2 people, so please consider what people are there that you can rely on. I'm sorry. And actually, this is the tower. This is actually also the light for the drivers: red, yellow and green. And this means that there are some rules you need to obey. So, in this aspect, you need to be very attentive to the signs, because when you receive the signs from the universe, they can give you an understanding where to go, where to wait. So please behave yourself like you are a driver, and you follow every sign during this month of July. So don't be blind and try to be very attentive and conscious, because the universe gives you the signs. Now I would like you to see another card for the life number 2. Today I'm doing a kind of new spread for you, new numerological trick, I don't know how to say. Yes, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords tell you that there will be something very unexpected. I'm connecting these with the tower. So that means this unexpected moment, this state where you would like to find the truth inside yourself. And if you will follow the signs of the universe, and if you rely on the people that surround you, you will be able to be very clear, to switch on your logical aspect. This can be the situation of finishing something, because this is the tower, and when you cut something from your life, and this will be the time for you to think, to stop and to think what to do further, how to rewrite your script of life, and to listen to the signs that the universe gives you. So what is the core of this situation? I will be calculating it inside my mind. Так, это у нас 32, 33. So actually this is the situation connected with the with strength. So this situation demands a very, very good share of strength from you. So this is the core, this is the meaning of the situation. Actually, the universe tests you, whether you are strong, whether you're not. Also, there can be the situation when you are completely tired, when you would like to overcome the difficulties with your, crash, I don't know, within the house, within your building, within the communication system, something is broken, I told you, maybe the car is broken. So please note, please remember, the whole July, you should remember this. Whatever you meet, you will be strong enough to cope with this, because the strength tells you that you will be able to cope with everything. So this is the end for the life number 2. And I'm taking away the cards. Алена, закрой дверь, я делаю эфир. So I'm moving to the life number 3. And for the life number 3, just a moment. Yes, life number 3, your main tendency is the Wheel of Fortune. Main tendency for July. Actually, this tells you about fast-moving events in your life, but in numerological meaning, this Wheel of Fortune means the money sphere, actually. So that means you may travel, you may buy some very expensive or your dream travel, expensive dream travel. I can treat it so. Also, this Wheel of Fortune can offer you some events you can never influence. You just need to open your arms, open your heart, and to accept everything that is coming according to the Wheel of Fortune. There can be some very happy changing moments, a little bit unhappy changing moments, but let me see further whether it will be happy moments, whether not. Now we would summarize these arcanes and we can find these happy moments, because this is the star that opens new perspective for you. There can be a romantic meeting if you are open-hearted for this. You can meet some person, you can start romantic relationship. Also, there can be a very happy opportunity to show yourself to the public. Maybe you will be speaking from the stage. You will be having many people around you who will listen. Claudia, hi, hello, very good to see you, to hear you. So this opens new perspective, new very interesting things where you can apply your creativity. Whether you're drawing, whether you're singing, whether you're, I don't know, sewing, some small handcrafting, whatever creativity you possess, you need to deliver it to the people. Now we would like to see the mood of the upcoming month of July for the life number 3 that I'm speaking about now. And the mood for the life number 3 will be, as if you are lost, as if you are totally alone, as if nobody understands you, as if you are unique, you understand your uniqueness, and there will be, feeling like you are lost in the desert, but you feel very at home, in this state, because you see this creature, I don't know who it is or what it is, it looks like the stone. Actually, you need to adapt to the situation. You need to try to become the same as the other people, but the star tells you that you are not the same, you are not equal to the other people, you are different. And as if the others can see you like an ordinary person, you are not the ordinary one. You need to show yourself to the public and to the people. And for this purpose, you will have the chance where you need to grab this chance and to use this chance just, to jump into the last wagon of the train. And now I would like to take the card from the full tarot deck and see what else you have in the upcoming month. Number 3, July. Page of Pentacles. It looks like you are going to count everything you possess. Bookkeeping, home bookkeeping, or you are working on something and you are counting something. Counting your achievements. You are making some, you are summarizing what you achieved. Maybe you're analyzing what resources you have in order to start anew, in order to understand how far you can go. And actually this is the state of work, so constant work. You have the money, absolutely, you will have the money, this is definitely. And in this card we also can see your potential of growth. If you will be very clear, very accurate in money questions, in structure of your life, you will be following the plan, so you will have this good result. But it's very easy to say it just like this way. So you will have these success, this is the right word. And as I told you, this is the potential in the money sphere. So you have a long a big potential for growth. I cannot say it in another way. So please, now I would like to calculate what we have now. 34, just let me count. I'm speaking to myself in Russian. 34 на 11, 55, 11. So this is again the arcane of the strength. So the core of the situation is the strength that allows you to overcome all the difficulties, but in judging by the fact that you will have much work to do, strength can mean that you will be very, possessed, or you will be possessed by your high potential, your great will to do everything. Just you want it that much, and you will be in a high potential. You will have power. You will be willing to do and to act and to do many things at the same time. And of course, as I told before, strength means that you will cope with everything, you will overcome all the difficulties. That is what we have for the life number 3. and I'm moving forward to the life number 4. So this is your forecast, and the main energy for you will be strength. Strength, in my opinion, in my experience, this is something when you're sometimes stressed, when the situations can cause your anxiety. Of course, your nerve system is, very... I'm forgetting English, I'm sorry. Your nerve system is, at high... Oh my God, high potential. Okay, I think you understand me. And there can be stress situations. There can be the situations where you work very much. Maybe physical activity, physical tiredness, because you do very much and you will need much rest, of course. When you travel, please be careful, because there can be some obstacles, difficult situations, traffic jams, or where you're stuck somewhere. When we summarize these arcanes together, we are having the moon. So that means your aggressiveness or conflicts may be the cause or the result of someone's unclarity, of someone's lies. And in these two cards, please be very careful with the people that says that the people can be dishonest with you. They cannot tell you everything they think. And according to this card, in a more spiritual way, you feel inside of yourself that the situation around you is about to change, but it's not yet changing, it's just about to change. And you feel high potential inside of you, but you're uncertain where to go. So you don't know how to act, you don't know the strategy, you don't see the clear, point B. You are standing on the point A and you do not see where is the point B. I would like to see the mood. By the way, for those who are dreaming of the children, this is a very good period for making children, actually. So, about the mood for the life number 4, I would like to pick the card for you. Oh, aggressiveness. So this card doubles actually the strength. So you will see the environment or the people surrounding you in a very aggressive way. You will be ready to react very aggressively. But this is actually your own, false understanding of the things. The atmosphere, the people around you, the environment is not aggressive to you. It's your own attitude. It's your own mirroring, That's why you think, because yourself are, like burning inside of you. So that means you're mirroring the universe or the people. So just please remember that it's your own understanding or vision of the things, but you are mistaken. So it's a kind of delusion that you are surviving through. Now I would like to pick the card from the full tarot deck for you. By the way, I'm thinking to make a pure numerological forecast for not the life number, but for the month of birth. So I did already it in Russian, because it's a really working forecasting. If I will have time, I will do it actually in English for you and make the post with this YouTube forecasting for the month of birth. So if you are born in January, in February, and so on. So there can be mathematical calculations and forecasting. So I'm taking the card from the full tarot deck for the life number 4. It's the how can I say it in English? Oh my god, it's not the page, but the Knight of Cups. Yes, this tells me about your psychological state or your June month birth. Claudia, yes, so we'll speak about it later. I will tell you it in the end what it is actually. This kind of forecasting is a little bit different. It differs from the cards. So, Knight of Cups. Oh, it's written. It's written in English and I'm remembering. It's, unstable psychological or emotion state. From the one hand, there will be your openness to the new relationship. There can be passion, but these two cards mean that if you have the relationship, if you start new relationship, there will be only passion. It doesn't tell us about serious, long trusted relationships, because it's delusion. In this relationship there will be lies, hidden facts. You will be not very open to each other, so please just be careful, be attentive. If you have relationships, that means that there can be some romantic moments, but there can be only some unclear moments. Maybe when you deal with your partner, you do not fully understand his achievements, his will, what he or she wants from life or from the future. And now I would like to summarize these arcanes together. So actually 36 плюс 12 это 48. 48 минус 22, 26, 4. So this means, will be so interesting. Yeah, try to follow this, try to trace. So the core of the situation is the arcane number 4, it's the Emperor. Actually, what you need to do in July, so what the cards tell us about, is just to set the things in a proper way. So please bring to the order your life, because this looks like your life is in total disorder. You do not know the point B, you do not have the going forward serious relationships, or you don't know what your partner thinks. So please try to fix, you have the life number 4 and you have a disorder now, so please try to bring all the things to, to the order. Just this is the right word to explain. Okay, so I finished with the life number 4. And we are moving forward to the life number 5. Life number 5. Your main energy is actually the Hanged Man. That means if you travel somewhere, you will just be hanging, this is the situation of taking a pause. The situation is to stop, to think, to see the things differently. Maybe you will be waiting for someone's decision, seeing the things differently. That means that if your ground is taken away from your feet, you feel unstableness in the life, you should remember that the higher powers just pick you and do not let you fall down. That means that this situation can be even worse, but the higher powers don't let you fall down, and this is actually the good thing. And it's what you need to see. So if you are in a situation of waiting, of expectation, try to analyze what are the pluses of this situation? When we summarize these arcanes together, we are having the arcane number 19. This is the Sun. For some of you, this can mean pregnancy. If you're thinking of this, it's a good time to make children and to give them birth. And when you travel somewhere, so these three cards together tell me that you are traveling to some sunny and warm place, just to have some time for yourself, just to hang, to think, just to relax. This is actually the time for relax. Maybe if you're waiting something, this is something about your expectations of new career, new work, new job offer, new renewal of your relationship, probably, because maybe there's a pause in your relationship, and this is a kind of time for thinking whether you want to refresh your relationship with a partner. I would like to see the mood or the direction card for you for the life number 5. Oh my god, what a beautiful card. So this is the card of wedding, of publicity, of social acceptance, when the public is following you, so you do something very visible for the others. See these two cards, you're a light, you're the sun. So actually this is the card of someone's wedding or your own wedding. And you know, wedding is, this card is not totally, is only about wedding, but it's also about, you know, making partnerships or meetings, or if you are open to a new meeting, new acquaintance, so please go to the public events. Maybe you are invited to someone's birthday, maybe you are invited to someone's wedding, so that means that you can get acquainted with your new partner, because this is all about new life, you know, new emotions, everything new and everything better. So this is the best card. So actually your waiting will be rewarded to 1000%, not even 100. I would like to pick the card from the full tarot deck. Just a moment. Life number 5. This is very interesting, you know, because I know some 5s, those who have the life number 5, and I would like to analyze this as well. So life number 5, 9 of Swords. So we can say that this card tells us that you are afraid of the future. So even if the life offers you just total happiness, you will find something bad, and you know, you can draw inside of your mind some situation which is much worse than it is, because you are afraid. You can be, you know, suppressed by your own fear of your future. So this is something you should just take away from you, eliminate from yourself. Don't be afraid, because you know the ship is approaching the person, and the person is trying to hold and to say, don't come close to me, so my future or my happiness don't come close to me. So actually you don't let your... Good morning, Roberto, thank you for joining me. Great that you are here. So I'm continuing. Your future, you know, is coming, and you're holding yourself from this. You prevent this future. So please try to relax and accept what is coming. Okay, now I'm summarizing what I have here. So to see the core of this situation. 19, 38, плюс 9, это будет 47. 47 минус 22, 25, 3. So the result is the Empress. The Empress, for some of you, is the core as pregnancy, as I told you. Probably you're afraid of this pregnancy, or if you're waiting for some relationship, you will be rewarded, because the Empress gives you, very deep, very nice, beautiful relationships. When you take care about each other, when you walk under the moon, when you say some beautiful words to each other. And in the sphere of, work, this can mean new work, new creativity, new gulp, of water. So it's a kind of new route in your life. And just one thing, you are preventing this happiness, and you don't let this happiness go into your life. So try to relax and trust, because the Hangman is totally about the trust to the higher powers, because they are holding you and not giving you to fall down. Okay, so I'm finished, and let's go further to life number 6. It's for you, and your interesting forecast will be death. But it's not so dangerous as it may sound, because death, when it's necessary to close the door into the past, there will be totally another life. The situation around you may change dramatically. I'm underlining this. And there can be a very painful change. But this is not so bad, because if you treat these changes as positive ones, you will need to adapt to these changes very fast. And if you are like sliding in your life, the change will be very easy to accept. If you're resisting these changes will be very painful for you. So I would like to pick, to summarize these cards. This is the arcane number 20. Where is it? Here. So the Judgment, is change as well. So these three arcanes tell us about great changes. And you need to set ambitious goals, because it's July when you need to set these goals. And these two cards are the cards of a real total change. But you need to accept that your sphere of comfort has become very tough for you, and you need to become a little bit wider inside of your life. That means you need to start doing something more what you haven't done before. You need to go to the places very far. This is actually what you haven't done before. In career, in relationship, if you feel that your relationship is about to end, that means you need to make a step wider and to try to speak to your partner. Maybe you haven't spoken about this or about that, or maybe you haven't behaved yourself before. So please do something you didn't do before. Now I'm gonna pick the card from the card of the mood or the direction. Claudia, you're great. Thanks, Claudia. Thank you so much. I feel very, very, pleased when you estimate or when you appreciate what I'm doing, and I feel really, how can I say, useful for you. That's the right word. So number 6, your mood. Oh, this is the card of, it's written here, USSR. So this is a kind of waiting or analyzing. I feel this card as if there's a little bit of remembrance of what life you lived before, so a kind of nostalgia, because a man is maybe he's having a birthday party all alone and thinking of the previous life, because USSR is what was in the past. That's why I told you that this is a kind of remembrance, or your memories about the past, memories about pleasant past, because this is a kind of birthday, so it's a pleasant situation. And what I would like to note is, when you are moving into a new future, please try to use your experience like you did before. So please analyze, change, and take the things that are necessary for the new situation. So take the best from the past and apply this into your new future. Now I would like to pick the card from the full tarot deck for the life number 6. This is the King of Pentacles. It's a very good card because it can mean your bigger business or bigger amount of money, or new situation with your job, maybe your new position, because this offer of new position can be very unexpected, because the situation is such that you are forced, or you are moved, or you are promoted, artificially. Maybe you are offered some new position because the situation within the company has come to this point that something is really needs to be changed. And of course, this is the situation where you need to think, to analyze, to take your experience and to go into a new life. So for me, this is a kind of a bigger business. Remember, I was telling you that you need to make something bigger. So the life will offer you to start business in a wider scale, to do everything in a wider scale. That will bring you more money, of course. Now I would like myself to calculate it for you, the core of the situation, what actually the higher powers would like to say by these cards. 40, здесь у нас 14, 44, 22. So, my congratulations, this is totally a new circle for you. New business, new position, and this is the result of what you need to leave in the past. So remember, these are the changes, and first you may feel that these changes are very uncomfortable for you, but in general, in the end, you will understand that these changes give you the new opportunity to become bigger, to become wider, and to become actually the king of your life and the king of your financial state and everything like this. So, my dear friends, this is the end with the life number 6. I'm taking away the cards and I'm continuing with the life number 7. Though it's 12 o'clock in Moscow already, I'm not in time, unfortunately, so I'm a little bit wider than 1 hour. So, life number 7. Your main energy is the Temperance in July, and that means that you will be adapting to the new circumstances, because in previous month, in June, you had the same energy of the Death Arcane. So that means now you're step by step adapting, finding yourself in the balance. It's a very, very good time to go to the nature, to make picnics, to travel, to find yourself in nature, to start some diets, to visit some doctors, to bring your physical body and spirit into connection, you know, to do some meditations, to do some spiritual practices. So this is the time for finding balance, you know, to find stability, to tie up the things that are very difficult to tie up together. Now I'm combining these cards, and you are having the arcane number 21. So that means there can come travel abroad. From the one hand, maybe this is interaction or negotiations with your foreign partners. So there can be also travel or business trip to make negotiations with your partners. Also, according to the world arcane, you may feel yourself very comfortable. You may feel yourself, you know, like we say in Russian, you find yourself in your own plate. So that means you're in the zone of comfort, and you will not want to change this. But in order to grow, you need to break these borders, to break or to eliminate everything that borders you and limits you in order to grow. Now I would like to take the card from the Mood Tarot deck, the metaphorical Tarot deck number 7, July. Very interesting. So please watch this card. Some woman takes the rubbish away into this container, and someone else is taking this rubbish or uses this rubbish. And it's very interesting to note what is 20% and 70%. So this is a kind of sign that you need to think how to use this sign according into your situation. Also, this is written sales, so there can be sale 20% and 70%. I will treat this card in the following way. You need to eliminate from your life what doesn't serve you anymore, and try to think about 20% of something. This is the time to make how can I say it in English, to clean your flat. So try to make this general cleaning of your flat. Remove the things you do not use anymore. Throw away the things you haven't been using for a year. And this is a kind of 20% of what you have. So 20%, as I told you, according to your border, 20% of the old things limit you. If you free these room, this space, 20% of new things will come to you, and you will be able to start a new life. So actually, according to the Temperance, this is the time to bring the things to the balance, removing the old things and letting the new things into your life. You know, very interesting situation. Also, this is the dog that is eating the rubbish or the things that you do not need. So that means if you're removing the things you do not use, you may give them to the people, or to, I don't know, to the people who may use these things. Now, I would like to pick the card from the full tarot deck. You know, even to myself, the forecasting I'm doing now is very, very interesting, because this Imaginarium deck is really interesting thing. So, number 7, July, for you. The Emperor, my friends. It's a very, very good card. As I told you before, the Emperor is about to bring things to the order. And if you find yourself able to clear your life from the rubbish, of course, I'm taking into this metaphorical meaning, the Emperor can give you a new state of life. The Emperor is a high position. The Emperor is respect from the public, respect from the people. The Emperor, is stability of life. And probably if you're negotiating with your foreign partners, you will give something. When in the process of negotiations, you may how can I say it in English? You may give something to them. This is 20%, and to hold 70% of what you want. I cannot explain it properly in English, I'm sorry. 20% is a victim in negotiations in order to receive 70% of benefits. I hope this is clear, what I told you. So, the Emperor is your stable position, is your secured position, your assured position, because you feel yourself very stable, very fixed. You know where you go. You are absolutely determined to follow point B from this present point A. Now I would like to summarize all the things. 42 plus 4, 46, 44, 2. It's number 2, it's the High Priestess. So actually, the core situation with you, dear sevens, is not very clear. You need to examine the situation more in details. You need to try to find the hidden information, because it's not very clear. So in order to become the Emperor of your life, to feel the stability, you need to find the situation, find the details. For this purpose, you may start working with esoteric directions like numerology, astrology, tarot, and whatever, Reiki, whatever, energetic practices, meditations. This will help you to switch on your intuition in some difficult questions and follow your Emperor state intuitively. So in order to fix the things, in order to get the higher position, turn to your intuition. So this is all for the life number 7. And I'm going to the life number 8. Life number 8. And your energy, just a moment. Your energy of the upcoming month is actually the Devil, which is very interesting. This is the energy of seduction. And the Devil has a very wide scale explanations, from a deep minus, from deep negative meanings to the high positive meanings. In negative meanings, this Devil can behave or can provoke you to behave very badly, to lie, to impose your point of view, to manipulate people, to speak to the people positively but holding, very negative thoughts inside of you about the people. So this is actually maybe your own behavior and the behavior of the people towards you. That's why please control yourself to be very clear and very open with the people in order not to be picked on this seduction of the Devil. The Devil is everything about materialistic sphere, like money, like conditions where you live, like all the material things surrounding you, good food, the car, the living place, the clothes you're wearing. results in your job. And the very high positive meanings of this arcane is, spiritual growth. Because the devil can test you to give you many, many good things, materialistic things. The devil can give you much money, good opportunities in your job, good things around you, everything you want, but the devil tests you whether you are going to remain a good person and open-hearted, whether you will be using the other people or not, whether you will remain a person from the big letter P. Anais is writing, my boyfriend is number 7 and it is what he needs. All you said is so true. Thank you. Thanking you for saying this. And of course, these are some advices of how to live, this energy, how to be in negotiations, how to be in accordance with the life in July. And when you remain a good person, when you just accept all the material sphere as a very high, how can I say it in English? I'm forgetting words. High gift, and you are grateful to the higher powers, you will be given the opportunities to find your new spiritual ways. I don't know, because devil in high plus, in high positive meanings, is total spiritual accordance with your higher self. I hope I'm not very complicated, but I'm trying to explain. Now we're summarizing these two things together, and we are having the Fool again. I'm congratulating you, because the Fool is starting anew, because the life after the test will give you the opportunity to start anew. Whether this is a relationship, whether this is, if you are going to get acquainted, when you are open to new relationships, this can be a relationship, a kind of, based on sexual sphere. You are not feeling responsibility towards each other, so this is a kind of light relationship when you do not feel yourself obliged to each other. Just this is the basis of passion and sexuality, of course. Then when we speak about materialistic things like job, like money, this can give you new start, new positive changes, totally unexpected by you, all of a sudden. And I would like just immediately to pick the card of the mood to see a little bit deeper what kind of changes they are. Number 8, July. Positive changes. Just I would like you to examine this card. The boy is enjoying the life, so this is moving. Actually, I think that this is kind of travel, and the other people watching these enjoying the boy is enjoying the life, so he's eating ice cream and is very happy. So the mood of July is enjoying the life as it is, enjoying small, very materialistic things like eating ice cream, like examining the nature, like enjoying just relationship with each other. So very easy things of life, you need to enjoy them. I hope. Hi Francesca, very good to see you. By the way, for those who has just joined me, I'm speaking already for 1 hour and 15 minutes. In order to find your forecast for July, you will need to go backwards to the beginning and to make some small calculations of your main life number, because now I'm already finishing with the life number 8, and there are only 9 life numbers, so I'm just continuing. I was speaking about small easy things of life that you need to enjoy. This also can be traveling just for relaxing and to enjoy this life. Now I'm picking the card from the full tarot deck to see the situation a little bit deeper. Then we will make some numerological trick to see the core, the essence of the situation given in July. Life number 8, July. 4 of Pentacles. So in materialistic sphere, everything will be stable. Of course, you will be holding your money for some purpose. You will be not spending it just like this, but you may spend this money to the small, easy things of life, just for nothing, for ice cream, for enjoying, for cinema, for, you know, bubble gum, for clothing, just for these small things. But if you are not intending to, you know, to throw the money just like this, consider what you need, what you don't, because this is actually the seduction of devil. You should remember about this energy, because this will influence you. So 4 of Pentacles dictates you to be modest in money, to be not very shortened in money, but to be reasonable when to spend money, when to hold the money for yourself. Another seeing of this card is thinking about the strategy that you are going to follow, the strategy in your job. Maybe if this is a kind of new job, you are sitting and thinking how you will be using this kind of state, this situation, or how you will develop yourself within your new structure, new position, new offer, whatever. Now I would like to summarize these cards together. 22. Actually, this is the energy of the Emperor. Emperor, where are you? Imperator. Yes, it's here. The energy of Emperor. We have 2 4s. This energy, the core of the situation, tells you that you need to bring stability and to bring order into your life. Devil and some small things of life, of course, can bring some disorder, and you can lose control. That's why the Emperor advises you, even if you enjoy the small things of life, small pleasures, do it very moderately. Don't go that far in these devil energies. So this is a kind of contradiction between the devil and the reasonableness of the Emperor. So you need to be a controller of your life, to bring order in everything you do. I think I'm finished with the life number 8, and I'm moving forward to the life number 9, which is the last, finally. So I'm hoping to finish in 10 minutes. I'm sorry that the streaming is too long, but today I have the channel to speak. Okay, so the main energy for the life number 9 is the Tower. First of all, according to the physical situations in our everyday life, this can be breakage of something, breakage of the chariot, breakage of the car, breakage of the bicycle, of something that is moving. Be very attentive to your legs, because you're moving with the help of your legs, so be careful. Look under your feet when you're stepping, making the next step. And also, in order to move forward, you need to leave something behind, so eliminate something that is not needed. This is totally about psychology. So you have your patterns of reactions, you have your specific way of behavior, and if you would like to change something and step into new life, you need to throw away these old types of behavior. Old psychology should be stopped, should be left in the future. Also, these two arcanes may mean your changing of the living place when you move to some other city, some other town. By the way, I would like to share with you, when I was doing numerological forecasting for the month of birth, I was born in October, for example, and I was doing in the beginning of the year this numerological forecasting. In my calculations, in summer, there were these two arcanes, and now I am in another city in the very warm region of Sochi in Russia. So I moved from Moscow to a better living place for myself. So actually this what can happen with you as well. Next, summarizing these two things together, we are coming to, just let me count, to the arcane number 1. Actually, this is the new start, new life, as I told you. If you are not afraid to leave something behind, like I was leaving Moscow behind myself, I'm not afraid to start a new life. There can be very good opportunity, very good changes. You will feel yourself in a good state to hold and to control the situation. So open yourself to the new things. If you are thinking or feeling that relationship is come to an end, so throw away what is finished. Start anew. So that means if you do not feel like giving up some person, you need to refresh relationship, to renew. So please take away the style of behavior that is not needed anymore. So take another style of behavior to make this relationship new. For example, if we are speaking about business or working process or job, maybe you're fired, maybe you fire yourself, you give up some job and starting a new job. Maybe this is the better job offer than you had before. So don't be afraid to leave something behind and to open a new door. Now I'm taking the card of the mood for you, for the life number 9. And this will be, oh, it's something about the world, you know, it's support of the angels, definitely, because this is the angel with the wings behind her back. This is very much like the world arcane, and like this, you know. So the world is open for you. You can use all the opportunities. You feel yourself like you are supported, and don't be afraid of anything. Just do whatever you want, because you are a magician. You possess the situation, you control the situation, your intellectual activity is perfect, you know. So don't be afraid. It's a very good card. And I would like to take the card from the full tarot deck for the life number 9 for July. This will be 4 of Swords. It looks like you are preventing yourself or making yourself borders, preventing yourself from growing, because this is growing arcane, and you see the goal, because you see this castle, you see the goal, and something prevents you from going there, because I think that this is your own style of thinking. So eliminate your previous style of thinking, your pattern of behavior, and take full control. Eliminate these 4 of Swords. And what can help you, by the way? if you are thinking to start something new, before acting, please make a pause, stay, or think before you do something, think before you say something, because magician is all about speaking, all about thinking, all about delivering your thoughts to the other people. So think twice before you do or say something. Now I would like to summarize these core together. Так, 16, 17, 7, 24, 2, 24, 28, 6. And the core of the situation is the lovers. So in my opinion, if we speak about relationship living in the past, you will start a new relationship. You will have very high potential, high possibility to meet someone, to get acquainted when you travel, for example, when you feel yourself in this kind of, state when you're flying. So in this state, you will be able to meet a new person, meet new lover, new partner. Also, if we speak about job, maybe you are offered some new job and you need to give up the previous job, and this is all about new partnership in your job sphere. And here you can think about your new offer, new possibilities. So before saying yes, I'm very determined to go there, you take a pause and say, just give me 2 days to think about it. And this will be the Four of Swords. So, my dear friends, I'm very happy to speak today to you. It was very, very interesting today to make this forecasting, because I'm using 2 very interesting tarot decks. And actually my situation and surrounding is also very favorable for making this interesting forecast for you. So, for those who has just joined me, I would like to remind that if you would like to understand what I'm speaking about, please go to the beginning of this streaming, because I'm showing you how to calculate your life number. And according to your main life number, we're doing this forecasting today. Now, I was speaking about for numerological forecasting that I would like to do. I will try my best to find time to make this forecasting for you. Maybe it will be in the format of streaming. Maybe I will make just YouTube recording and put a link into the Bridges of Light, because numerological forecasting according to your month of birth is also a very interesting thing and a good working thing, I must admit. So I hope you enjoyed our today's streaming, and you will use all these tricks that we saw today, that we prepared for you, that we made visible for you, and you will live July very happily. You will follow all advices. Now I'm just right in time, 12:30 in Moscow, to finish my streaming. So I'm thanking you for joining me, even there were very numerous people online, but I hope you will share with your friends this streaming to help them to live July happily and to make all the good things. Thanks a lot for your time, Claudia. Thank you so much for joining me, for watching till the end, for support, of course. This was very interesting for myself as well to analyze your July's forecast. So, my big kisses, my big hugs to you. Have a good time, have a good week, and bye-bye.